I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while now. It's kind of based off of a conversation I had with a friend a few months ago, as well as just my own thoughts on style and fashion and trends and confidence and all of that. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to find your personal style. I feel like in any generation, there are always so many trends going on. There's certain body types that are trending, there's certain pieces of clothing that are trending, and shoes and bags and brands. If you are someone that's easily just kind of following in on all of the trends, it can get kind of tricky on knowing what you even like and knowing what your style is at all. And so I think being able to figure out what your style is super important. That way when there is trends, you can participate in the ones that you're interested in without feeling like you have to participate in every single trend in order to be fashionable. Your fashion sense doesn't come from the trends, it comes from your innate ability to be able to create, you know, dressing your avatar. So the first thing we're going to talk about is very simple, very basic. I feel like it's talked about in every single fashion video. Is basically getting inspiration in Pinterest. And if you go on Pinterest, you can just scroll for a while and start to create boards of what you want your fashion sense to look like, things that you're drawn to, things that you think look cute, and things that you feel like you'd feel confident in. You can even include pieces that you've worn in the past. If maybe you have a few pictures of outfits that you really liked, you can include them on the board. That way you know, oh, this was a good outfit I've created and I already have these pieces because it's a picture of me. And just basically getting inspiration on a board or getting inspiration somewhere so that when you are kind of at loss for what you want to create, you have something to look back at. So this was a topic that I was talking about with a friend a few months ago. She was struggling to find kind of a fashion sense, and I've talked about it a bit in another video, but there's a need right now to find and fit into one aesthetic. So it's either like the clean girl aesthetic or streetwear or super preppy. There's just different looks that I feel like everybody feels the need to fit into, and putting yourself in a box is just never the option. I feel like fitting into one style or fitting into one aesthetic is just gonna lead to you feeling kind of done and limited with your fashion. So don't be afraid to pick different fashion styles. I'll put a few pictures up of outfits that I really like that are all different styles that I would personally wear, but they're all different aesthetics. So drop the need to fit into one aesthetic. You can wear absolutely everything you like. It's not about fitting into an aesthetic. It's just about liking what you have on and feeling confident in what you have on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is confidence. So I feel like when it comes to confidence, we often think that it means that you think you look really hot, that you look your absolute best, and that you're just feeling yourself. And while it is that certain level of confidence, confidence is also comfort. So making sure you're in an outfit that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel, you know, really good about yourself. It's not just about making yourself look hot. It's about knowing that in certain situations, you're gonna wanna be in certain pieces of clothing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't dress how you wanna dress. You should dress however you want, but if you find yourself constantly feeling the need to like cover up your sweater or pull up your pants or doing things like that, that makes you look and feel less confident. If you're in clothes that you don't feel the need to fix often, or you don't feel the need to, you know, like be adjusting, it really makes a big difference on how you wear your clothing and the confidence that you put on when you're in the certain pieces of clothing. Another thing with confidence is I was watching a podcast the other day and he had Priyanka Chopra on, and she was talking about confidence, and she said something that I really liked. She was talking about how confidence is not something that you need to have all the time. It's something that you need to pull out at certain times. So figuring out when you need to have confidence, like whether it's in the job interview or, you know, posting a YouTube video or meeting a new friend for the first time, certain situations require you to pull out your confidence, but it's not required of you at all moments of your life. And I think that's such an important statement, because there's times where you're gonna feel like sloppy on the couch in front of your friends or your family or whatever, and you don't feel your best, but you don't need to. You can feel comfortable in the fact that you don't look like you should be on a runway in that moment. And I feel like that's such an important thing to remember, not even just like physically, but also just mentally and emotionally, is you don't need to be at your absolute peak 24/7. And I think as long as you remember that you can get back to that, that's the most important part. Like, you can fall down, is like, as long as you're remembering that you can get back up again and that you will get back up again, that's the important part, because it's not really about whether or not you have downfalls or off moments. You're going to, like, it's inevitable. So just pulling out your confidence and pulling out your like best self at the right moments. So yeah, just wanted to mention that because I feel like it was just a little thing that kind of stuck with me. And the next thing I want to talk about is online shopping. You need to stop online shopping. I love online shopping for certain things, but I have found that if you online shop too frequently, you can lose your sense of style because you're typically just buying pieces because you like the way it looks on the model, you like the way it's styled, you like the other piece that it's with. If you're buying things in store, you're browsing and you're looking at pieces, you're not looking at something in a certain way, you're being able to picture how it would be styled, what you could wear it with, how it would fit on your body. Being able to shop in store gives you a lot more flexibility and creativity when it comes to your fashion sense. So now I'm gonna give you guys a little step-by-step on finding your personal style. So first step is go on Pinterest, create your board, figure out what you like, figure out styles that you like, and really start to narrow down, do I feel confident to wear these pieces? If you're looking at these pieces and you think, oh, they look really cool on this person, but you don't feel like you're gonna wear them, maybe make that a separate board of just like cool fashion things, but have a specific board for things you're actually willing to wear, things that you actually think will look good on you, things that you actually will want to try, and then go to the store. When you go to the store, you're just looking for pieces, and whether it's you've seen a reoccurring piece on your Pinterest board, like for example, if a lot of the things you've pinned have been leather jackets, you might want to keep an eye out for leather jackets when you go shopping. And when you're at the store, you want to look through pieces and see if these pieces fit into that style that you have on your Pinterest, not necessarily that one aesthetic, but your overall, your overarching, your personal style. Your Pinterest board is not an aesthetic, it is you. It is literally your aesthetic. Next tip I'm gonna give, build off of one piece. So what I like to do is when I'm getting ready in the morning, I'm in workout clothes right now, so this is not a good example, but when I'm getting ready in the morning, I like to find one piece that I wanna wear for the day. Whether it's a pair of shoes, whether it's a bag, whether it's a shirt, a sweater, or pants, I'll pick one piece and then build the outfit around that. A lot of the times I like to use certain colors that I think will go with it, and that doesn't mean that it has to be monochromatic. It doesn't have to be an all beige outfit or an all black outfit. If you think beige and orange go really well together and look good on you, then that's what you could be looking for. Whatever it is, whatever you see yourself looking at and thinking, oh, that looks good on your Pinterest board and also on yourself, are the colors you're gonna wanna pull together when you're making those outfits. The next step is, once you've completed an outfit, if you don't feel your absolute best in it, try and figure out what it is that's throwing you off. When we're creating outfits, sometimes we can feel like, oh, this whole outfit's just trash, and maybe sometimes it is. Maybe sometimes you just need to start over, but at other times it might just be one piece that's making you feel off. So try and change it up with a few pieces, and even grab pieces that you wouldn't think to use with it. As well as, last one is accessorize. Accessories make the biggest difference. You can make an outfit look so much better by tying in a good pair of shoes, a bag, some jewelry, doing your hair and your makeup. All of that really ties into your personal style. If you guys have any questions on personal style or any tips for me, definitely let me know. If you have any ideas for videos or anything like that, let me know as well. I don't even know if I introduced myself in this video, but I'm Erin. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.